Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name's Amy, and today we have an update for. Sorry, hair was in my mouth. We have an update for Project 5 Uses. I got all of my uses on these, and I have thoughts. Oh, I have thoughts. So let's go through them. Let's start with the butter, the Beauty Bakery, the butter primer. I really like this. I don't know if it does anything other than like this feels silky on the skin and all of that. Like, okay, so this much has gotten used. I don't know if you can tell in the thingy, but today when I went to do my last use, let's see if it will do it. It came all undone. Now, it didn't hit the floor or anything, so I can still use it. I just have to be very careful. But I do like this. I'm surprised because when I did that little swatch on my hand when we first unboxed it, I wasn't sure. But again, I don't know if it does anything, but it feels nice. So we're keeping that. I'll get it used and hopefully used up before it goes bad. I use this again. This is the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. This is actually lighter than my other two tinted moisturizers. I have only one of them over here, which is the Tarte Maracuja. And then I like the Nude Sticks Tinted Moisturizer. They have a little more coverage. You still can peek through, like your skin will, you can still peek through. Your skin will still peek through. This I had to do like I'd get it done. I decided not to use a sponge after a while. I started using a foundation brush. I don't even know where I put it. And then I would have to do another layer here to have more coverage on my cheeks because I got a lot of redness on my cheeks. And I have a lot of discoloration around here. So I built that up, and sorry, there's a lizard on my window. It totally is distracting. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I have to build this up. And then I also like put concealer on with it, and then we'll take the brush and buff it out, and then take a sponge to make sure, because I feel like when you use a brush with foundations or tinted moisturizers, whatever, a base, you need to go back over with a sponge because you get streaks sometimes. So I still went over with my sponge, but I kept it dry so it doesn't soak up anything. So I still like this. I didn't remember how I felt about it, but now I know this is very much a very light coverage, but it can build up. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. I'll get close. Take off the glasses. I don't think my skin looks bad with this on. Mind you, I don't shave my face, so I do have the baby hairs and stuff, so sometimes that makes things look different, but I think it still looks good when I, you know, do two layers of it. I used both of these. These are the Benefit Bowing Cakeless Concealers. I have number 1 and number 3. So I usually just mix them together, and then they're pretty perfect to use under the eyes or to spot conceal. So those are still staying. So the e.l.f. bronzer and contour liquid, what do they call this? A camo liquid bronzer and contour. It's definitely a contour shade. I don't like how much it takes for me to use it. I want something super easy. So it does dry fast. So I have to do like one dot, try to get it buffed where I want it. and then do one and then try to get it buffed. And sometimes I feel like I end up buffing it completely away, or I didn't put enough on, so I have to do it again. I think I need this shade, because this shade is really nice for contouring, but I need it in a powder. So if anybody knows of good contouring powders, or maybe I just need to give up on the fact that I'm not going to contour and I'm just going to bronze. I don't know. But this is being decluttered. I'm sure I can find a friend who will use it. Oh, and while I was done, already had my uses on this, I went back to using what I thought was my holy grail. This is the Maybelline, right? Or is this L'Oreal? Yeah, Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation for normal to dry skin, and it's in 102. This was mine holy grail for my 20s, I think. Maybe to the 33 or so. Now it goes into every fine line I have. I am 47. Wait, did I turn 48 or 47? 47, like 48? I'm 48. This year I turned 48. I don't want to remember that. I am 48 now, and this does not look nice on me. This is still very good. Like, it's not gone bad or anything, so I'm gonna declutter this to a friend as well. I will find somebody. I might give it to my best friend because she uses this, though. I'm like, girl, you're my age. Should you be using this still? But she uses a one light up from me, so I don't know. We'll see. The last cream liquid product was the Sydney Grace Rosebud Cream Blush. This was perfect. I absolutely love this shade. So I enjoyed using this, and sometimes I would just leave it as a cream blush, and other times I would top it with the powder blush. But yeah, this is, I mean, Sydney Grace's cream blushes are just beautiful. They're very pigmented, but seeing how this is like a rosy cool tone, it actually, I feel like, didn't really ever get too blushy. But I love blush, so who knows if I'm really speaking the truth. Now, Party, for some reason, I feel is not as pigmented as I remember it used to be. Now, this is new. I had an older one, so I'm wondering if they just changed formulas or something. I don't know. But I have to, like, pack it on to get any. And I am wearing it today. I look like I'm not wearing any blush, if you ask me. But it was good when it went over. But I feel like it doesn't do enough by itself. I'm still gonna keep it because I love blush. But anyways, the last product is the What's Up Beauty Serengeti Highlighter in Wild Cassia? I don't know. It's the pink and pearl one. I just love the print. I basically stayed right up here because I really like the pink. The white is way too white. So I would like I think you can tell on the ears that I kind of was like brushing against those with the pink. I like this. I feel it's subtle, and I'm surprised because I'm wearing it today too. And I feel like this should be coming out like blingy the way it looks in the pan, but it's subtle, and I love that because that's the kind of highlighter I want. So I'm so happy that I own this. I still need to try the other shade, but I think I'm gonna need, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be too dark for me. So, and I don't get sun. I don't. Anyways, so I only am decluttering one thing. Got my thoughts on all the rest. Like, now I realize how I feel about them. So, success, I would say. Now I'm gonna bring in a whole bunch of new things to me. Like, I haven't used these yet. They're still coming out of that bucket I have that are things I bought 3 years ago. And I'm trying to get all the packaging, everything out of the package while I talk. So I don't know how I feel about them. And I think a lot of the stuff that's left, which is not much, I think a lot of it I'm going to declutter because I'm like, that came from subscription boxes. I didn't really pick them. So if I don't feel like I need these things, I'm going to declutter them because I already have too much, right? So yeah, those of you who get my declutters, be on the lookout for me, you know, reaching out and letting you know I'm decluttering things. Let's start with, okay, this isn't new to me. This is just something, I have many of them and I need to get them out of my collection. It is the Becca, is it Low Light or Instant Complexion Refresher in First Light Primer, the purple one. Now I have the full one, and then I have like 3 of these. I've already started using this one. I want to get it finished up, so this will be my primary glowy primer. I have 1, 2, 3. I think it's only 3 foundations left for me to use. One is a powder foundation. This one is the MAC Face and Body, but it is too dark. Though I've been told that this is such a light coverage that it probably wouldn't even be noticeable how dark it is, but I don't know. But if you look at my pasty white skin in this is really dark. So I don't know. It's what I get for buying from TJ's. And it's only number 2. N2. Neutral 2. And that sucker's dark. So maybe MAC doesn't have my color. Do you have translucent? Okay. So I'm going to try this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation sample. And this is in... What shade are you in? Do you say? 2. What is that? I don't think it's in English. Anyways, I've never tried this foundation before. I haven't even swatched it. Ah! Alright. Since it was blowing up from the... Okay, this might be a good shade. Ooh, I like that. Do not like this, Amy. This is expensive. Watch me fall in love with this, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to buy it. So it's right here. So it's a good shade match, and it looks really nice on my hand. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see what it does on this face. So yeah, I want to get 5 uses. We'll see if I just use it all the way up. I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to take. But I'm excited to try. I'm trying to get this off my hand because I forgot to get a towel. Anyways, so we've got our base. I'm going to try this. I think it's Queen, but it has a V in it, so I don't know. But it's this brand. And it's called Ice Cream Highlighter. And this is the packaging. Still has its seal on it. Now it has multiple shades. I don't know if it will show. So we'll see. This might be a fun highlighter. Doesn't go on very smoothly. But it buffs out pretty nicely. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Okay, now on my hand, it just looks white. I don't see all these like pinks and... I don't know, like pink and yellow, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna see anything either. But we'll test it out. Let's see if I did it this way, because this is how I use cream sticks before I put it on. Like, I don't usually swipe it. I don't know. I think it's still gonna look just white. Well, we'll see if this will be a keeper or not. Oh, when I find myself going, no, I don't like this. This is not for me. I don't do the whole 5 uses. I only did, well, I've used this like twice before. For the project, I used it twice and I was like, confirmed, I do not want to bother with it. So there's that. I'm going to bring in this Kaja grapefruit gelato. I don't know what these kind of blushes are called, but it's one of these. I got this from Sarah Rose when she sent a bunch of makeup to me as a channel member. Doesn't smell too good. I hope it's not already gone bad. This was probably something I should have used in June and July. Oh yeah. But you know what? It's still very much summer here. Even though it is September 1st, it is still very much summer. But I'm trying to like go into my fall because I'm sick of the heat. I am sick of summer. I just want the cool autumn breeze, all the yummy oranges and yellows, and basically this. I want this right now. Oh, a little spoiler for the eyeshadow palette roulette thing. I'm not using this in August. Well, it's now September. I'll start using it now. But I brought in another palette to use because I looked at that and like, ooh, you are so autumn. Well, I think I put it in summer because it totally gives you sunset vibes as well. So anyways, I'm noticing that it's not as bam when you keep. So I have a feeling like if you buff it out too much, it probably just disappears. So we'll see. We will see. My powder blush is going to be this Pat McGrath Labs. This is Flirtations. That's what I'm going with. And it's basically just a nudie blush. I don't know if we will get much of a... Oh, it has good pigmentation, so that's nice. That's it there. I bought this at TJ's, I think. Yeah, TJ Maxx, but I haven't yet used it, so now I will. I'm bringing this Fenty Killawatt Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey. I bought this off of Macari 3 years ago. I don't think this is gonna work as a highlighter for me. It is way too dark, but I think it might be a nice eyeshadow. I'm like, do I have anywhere? I think this is where we'll just put it over it. Oh, wrong finger. Yeah, that is definitely too... I might be able to get away with this one, but I'm not sure. They're up here. But yeah, they're too dark. They're gonna be eyeshadow. I'll play with this as eyeshadow instead of a highlighter. And lastly, I decided to bring in this Kaja I don't know what they call it though. It's like an eye crayon thing. I don't even know what the color is. This is another one that was in that box from Sarah Rose. I am not seeing a color. But anyways, let's just look. Oh my god, I'm trying not to get stuff all over. So it looks like it's gonna be, oh wow, that's all that's in there. Oh no, there's more. Let's go up here. Oh, it's like a ballerina pink. Ballerina pink. That'll be nice in the inner corner and even like a waterline. So we're gonna get some use on this. We'll see how we feel about it. And those are the products I'm gonna be working on. You know the drill. I come back as soon as I get my 5 uses done. It took me a minute to get my uses on the blushes on the last round. That's why it took me so long to come back. But I got my uses on like the foundation and the highlighter and the primer so quickly, but it was the 2 blushes and even like these I was taking my time with. So we'll see how long it takes for me to come back and give you more updates. I don't know how much more is going to be in that bucket that I'm going to want to use. So maybe we'll be doing a random wheel if I can figure out how to do that, because I got rid of a lot, so I don't really have an inventory at the moment. We'll see what happens. All right, thank you for spending some time with me. Do you like any of these products? Do you own them? Have you used them? Spill the tea. Give me all the information. Are some of these you're thinking just go ahead and declutter, Amy? You don't need that? Please let me know. I will try to get at least one makeup look with this stuff on up on Instagram. I will randomly post a picture of me with makeup on and then I forget about it all over again. So I'll try to get a video with this video or a picture with me wearing these things so we can see it in action. And yeah, that's all I've got. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.